If you've got a long video full of great content, but also a ton of those awkward ums and long dead air moments, stick around for this quick tutorial. I'm going to show you how to turn that mess into a stack of ready-to-post clips without spending hours polishing every single second. And yeah, we'll do it in a way that actually saves you time and keeps your voice sounding completely natural. No robotic edits or weird jump cuts involved. I'm talking about leveraging smart technology to handle the heavy lifting for you. So first, let me be real. I used to yank my footage into tools like CapCut or try to transcribe everything manually just to hunt down those filler words. CapCut's filler word removal feature on PC is decent and it's free, which is certainly cool for basic cleanup. However, that feature only solves one problem, the audio clutter within the main file. It won't magically find the viral moments, auto-create a dozen short clips for different platforms, or plan your posting schedule for you. That meant I still spent hours watching the same footage, trying to feel out which specific parts would actually pop off on TikTok or Instagram. It was an incredibly inefficient way to try and maximize content output from a single recording. Now enter the game changer, Vizard, which automates your editing process in a truly smart way. It scans your entire long video, finds the best high engagement segments, automatically trims them into clean short clips, and even helps you schedule everything. So instead of fighting filler words and then guessing what to cut, Vizard handles both tasks much more intelligently. It doesn't just delete your ums and pauses, it analyzes energy, pacing, and the parts that are genuinely most likely to trend next. Here is precisely how I use this tool step by step, and I promise it is super simple. Step 1 is simply uploading your raw, long recording, whether it's an interview, a podcast, or a live stream, whatever it is. You just drag and drop the full video, and Vizard starts analyzing everything immediately in the background. You never have to manually transcribe the whole thing or scrub through for hours trying to find the genuinely good bits yourself. Next, Vizard automatically identifies all the highlight-worthy clips scattered throughout your recording. This is where the magic happens. It finds the moments where things get interesting, like a solid one-liner or a big reaction. It pulls all those segments into a batch of separate short clips that you can review almost instantly. You get a ready-to-review package without having to play back the entire 2-hour source video even once. Then comes the auto-clean and filler handling, which is much better than simple deletion. Unlike other tools that just delete a detected filler and leave an awkward jump, Vizard actually smooths the cuts and reduces dead air. It trims and tightens lines so that the resulting clip still sounds completely human, not like someone spliced words together. Think of it as having an expert assistant who knows exactly when to remove those tiny verbal crutches without making the clip sound obviously edited. For step 4, you get a quick preview of all the proposed clips, ready for you to make any tiny tweaks if necessary. You can easily tweak the in and out points, add a quick text overlay, or slap on some dynamic subtitles. The goal is for 80% of these clips to be publish ready right out of the gate without you touching them. The remaining 20% will only need those minor polish passes to make them absolutely perfect. Step 5 is where it truly beats many other solutions, the ability to auto-schedule and publish directly. You set how often you want new posts to go live, and Vizard will queue up the clips automatically across your accounts. You can map out posting frequency, prioritize preferred platforms, and even A/B test different caption ideas inside the app. That means you genuinely do not need any separate third-party scheduling software to manage your output. For step 6, you get a unified content calendar that actually helps you see the bigger picture. Within that calendar, you can easily move posts around, swap out a clip, or check performance metrics from one single place. If one clip does exceptionally well, you can immediately spin it into more variations or schedule sequels right there. Now let's talk about why Vizard beats out other popular editing options like CapCut for this specific job. CapCut is fantastic for hands-on, detailed editing, but it isn't built for generating dozens of platform-ready clips from long-form material. You still have to manually locate and isolate all of your best highlight moments yourself, which takes significant time. Vizard completely automates that highlight discovery process so you never waste energy on the hunt. Tools like Descript are powerful because of transcription, but they often charge more and still require manual correction to make polished short clips. If you are a creator trying to post daily or multiple times a week, those extra manual steps really add up to lost time. Vizard finds the necessary balance between high-level automation and maintaining excellent final audio quality. For creators who prioritize speed without sacrificing that authentic voice in their clips, this tool is designed exactly for that niche. Of course, manual editing workflows in Premiere or Final Cut give you ultimate control, but they are significantly slower. Those highly controlled workflows aren't scalable if your main goal is rapidly growing a channel or managing several accounts simultaneously. Vizard is specifically built to scale with your required output volume without requiring you to hire an editor. To be clear, Vizard isn't the perfect choice for every single project, especially high-end cinematic work. But for most content creators, podcasters, and educators who produce long videos, it's an undeniable time saver for clip generation. Here are a few quick tips to ensure you get the absolute best results from the automated process. Always try to record the cleanest possible audio source, because while Vizard compensates a lot, cleaner input always yields better output. Resist the urge to edit out every tiny little filler word yourself, as Vizard preserves your natural speaking cadence. If you structure your long video into clear chapter-style segments, the auto-clipping is more likely to produce cohesive short clips. Always give the batch of suggested clips a quick 5-minute skim before you schedule anything to avoid accidental posts. In a real-world test, a 45-minute interview that should have taken me all day was sliced into 20 social posts in minutes. With the old method, I was stuck in a slow loop of cutting filler and then manually exporting clips one by one. But with Vizard, I uploaded the raw file, and within minutes, it suggested 18 high-quality short clips ready for posting. It cleaned transitions, generated subtitles, and queued the best ones across TikTok, Instagram, and Shorts automatically. I spent less than half an hour total, including making those final small edits and writing the initial captions. That level of time saving is what fundamentally changes your entire content strategy for the better. Instead of relying on one big piece, you can systematically extract multiple smaller hits and test what truly resonates with your audience. Let's quickly tackle a couple of common questions people have about this automated editing vibe. A frequent concern is, does Vizard ruin the unique vibe of my voice by auto-editing too aggressively? The answer is a firm no, because the entire goal is to preserve your authentic voice while cutting only the parts that genuinely drag the momentum. The cuts are intentionally tuned to keep full sentences intact and remove only the disruptive verbal pauses. Another common question is if you can export these raw, auto-generated clips to other editors for final touches. Absolutely, you can export those segments and bring them right into Premiere or Final Cut if you need advanced effects or color grading. And yes, Vizard absolutely handles the tricky parts like captions and platform-specific sizing for you. You get multiple aspect ratio outputs, and the auto-generated captions are fully editable right there. So whether you need a vertical 9:16 for TikTok or a standard 1:1 for an Instagram square, the tool covers all your bases. My final thought is this: if saving hundreds of hours a year is your goal and you want to scale output without sounding robotic, Vizard makes it realistic. It is not a replacement for your creative judgment, but it successfully removes the 80% of the sheer grunt work. Use that saved time to brainstorm better hooks, refine your core ideas, or simply record more shows. If you want to truly test the speed, just upload one long video, let it auto-edit, and schedule just a few of those suggested clips. I promise you will be genuinely surprised how quickly a single long session turns into a full week's worth of scheduled content. If you'd like, drop a comment below and I can walk through a specific example live to show you that 60-minute interview conversion. Alright, that is the quick guide to mastering your content repurposing workflow and getting your time back. Go make the most of the content you already have, save the editing time, and get back to what you love creating. I'll see you in the next video where we dive into advanced caption optimization techniques.